I'm Salvador. I do email marketing, and this is how I create almost free icebreakers for cold outreach. So I do all of this in N8N, which is much cheaper than an alternative that would be Clay, which is like either $100 or $200 a month. So I'm actually locally hosting N8N to run for free. And then the only things that I pay for is just the connected API key. And the way this automation works is that it gets from a Google Sheets, which is this one that I'll go over later. It gets from Google Sheets. This code block makes the URL be able to be scraped by this HTTP node. Then that data is marked down, given to an AI for it to summarize the entire website, and then fed into another AI that has the prompts, like the type of icebreakers that you want, and it takes in the website, and then it creates all of the email icebreakers. Then from there, it gets put back into the Google Sheet. So in the Google Sheet, you have first name, last name, email, company name, website. The main thing that's important is it has the website, and then we can start it so you can see it in action. So it grabbed all the 5 items from the Google Sheet. It summarized the first one's web page. It just made the icebreaker here, and then just now it went back into the Google Sheet. So now you can see in the Google Sheet, seeing the type of work you've done with Unify now, like enhancing employee productivity through AI tools, is really inspiring. That's a good example of an icebreaker. Before that, you'd have more stuff, obviously, but as you can see, the automation's running and going through each item and going onto the website, seeing what they do, seeing what they're all about, and then making the email icebreaker from it. So that way, when you do outreach, it sounds more personal and like you actually did research into the company and not like you're just spamming 1,000 people. This is the real automation I use for over 10,000 leads per month. And then for the prompts, for the first one that summarizes the web page, it's pretty simple. You're provided a markdown scrape of web page. Your task is to provide 2 paragraphs of what it's about, blah blah blah, a few rules. It's super simple. But then in this AI right here, we want this prompt to be a little bit more tight. So as you can see, it says you will return the icebreaker in the following format. So this right here is kind of the outline of what we want the icebreaker to look like, and to make sure all of them look like that. Down here is an example of a good icebreaker. And then here we have all these rules just so we can make sure that the output of the icebreaker isn't just some AI slop. It sounds real and it doesn't say a bunch of random crap. So yeah, that's it on how this automation works. I'm probably going to leave a file somewhere in the description, so if you'd like to download it for yourself, you can. And then I've also done much more advanced versions of this where instead of scraping a website, you'd be scraping a LinkedIn or something like that. So it can be much more specific, and then also longer prompts help the icebreakers be more specific too. But yeah, other than that, I do email marketing. So if you'd want to work with me, then my website and my email is in the description. But other than that, have a good day.